Listen. Listen to the sound of the universe. It is anything but silent. It is a cosmic orchestra of overwhelming power. We hear the rhythmic pulse of neutron stars spinning with perfect precision. We hear the hiss of the ancient radiation left over from the dawn of time. We hear the cataclysmic scream of stars collapsing into black holes, tearing at the very fabric of space-time. The universe is screamingly loud. And yet, in one very specific, very profound way, there is only silence. A perfect, deafening, terrifying silence. We have pointed our most sensitive instruments at the void, straining to hear a whisper, a single deliberate signal that says, "We are here." But there is nothing. No messages, no beacons, no echoes of distant empires. In a cosmos brimming with potential, a cosmos that should, by every law of mathematics, be teeming with life and intelligence, there is only us. This profound contradiction, this gap between overwhelming probability and the stark, empty reality, is known as the Fermi paradox. And it is perhaps the most important question humanity will ever ask. Because the answer might not just tell us about the universe, it might tell us about our own future, and whether we even have one. The story begins not in an observatory, but over lunch. The year is 1950. The place is the Los Alamos National Laboratory. The physicist Enrico Fermi, a man famous for his ability to calculate anything, is walking to lunch with his colleagues. They're discussing a recent cartoon in the New Yorker depicting aliens cheerfully unloading their flying saucer. The conversation is light, trivial, but Fermi, ever the physicist, falls quiet. He stares into the distance, lost in calculation. He thinks about the age of the galaxy, 13 billion years old. He thinks about the number of stars within it, hundreds of billions. He considers the time it would take for a civilization, even moving at a fraction of the speed of light, to colonize every habitable world. He calculates that it should have happened already, many times over. He rejoins his colleagues, sits down at the table, and in the middle of a conversation about something else, he blurts out a simple four-word question that silences the room. But where is everybody? His colleagues laugh, but Fermi is serious. And in that moment, the paradox is born. Let us define the problem, just as Fermi did. First, the argument for everybody. Our sun is one of at least 100 billion stars in the Milky Way. Modern astronomy, with tools like the Kepler Space Telescope, has confirmed a staggering truth. Planets are not rare. They are the rule. It is estimated there are as many as 40 billion Earth-sized planets orbiting in the habitable zone of their stars in our galaxy alone. The zone where liquid water, the ingredient for life as we know it, could exist. If even 0.1% of those planets developed life, that is 40 million worlds. And if even 0.1% of those worlds developed intelligence, that is 40,000 intelligent civilizations. The universe has had over 13 billion years to work. Our solar system is a relative newcomer at only 4.5 billion years old. There have been billions of years, billions of opportunities for a civilization to arise, to advance, and to spread. Even with technology we can imagine today, like a slow ship moving at 1% of the speed of light, a civilization could cross the entire Milky Way galaxy in about 10 million years. It sounds like a long time, but on a galactic scale, it is the blink of an eye. The galaxy should be a teeming metropolis of empires, a vibrant, noisy, interconnected web of signals. The night sky should be visibly artificial, lit by the megastructures of Type 2 and Type 3 civilizations. That is the argument for everybody. And then there is the second part of the paradox, the argument for nobody. We have found nothing. Zero. We have scanned the skies for decades, listening for deliberate, narrow-band radio signals. The SETI project, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, has found only the background hiss of the cosmos. We have searched for astroengineering. We have looked for Dyson spheres, colossal structures built around a star to capture its entire energy output. We have found no evidence, no inexplicable infrared signatures. We have found no probes, no artifacts, no signs of visitation. We are, to the best of our scientific knowledge, completely and utterly alone. This is the Great Silence. So, where is everybody? The solutions to this question are not comfortable. They are divided into categories, each more unsettling than the last. They force us to confront the possibility that our assumptions about life are wrong, or that our assumptions about our own survival are fatally optimistic.
The first, and perhaps most famous solutions, is a concept known as the Great Filter. The idea, proposed by economist Robin Hanson, is simple. Somewhere between the primordial ooze of a lifeless planet and a galaxy-spanning interstellar civilization, there is a wall, a barrier, a filter. It is a challenge so impossibly difficult, a hurdle so high, that virtually no life in the universe ever makes it past. The implications of this filter are profound, and they lead to one terrifying question. Where is the filter? Is it behind us, or is it still to come? Narrator. If the Great Filter is behind us, we have already passed it. This is the lonely but hopeful scenario. It means that we are rare, perhaps the first. What could this filter be? Perhaps the filter is abiogenesis, the very beginning, the leap from non-living chemistry to the first replicating cell. Perhaps this spark of life is so statistically miraculous, so unfathomably improbable, that it has only happened once in this entire galaxy. It would mean we are the sole occupants. The universe is a vast, empty stage waiting for us. Or perhaps the filter is the jump to complex life. Life on Earth remained as single-celled bacteria for over 2 billion years. The leap to complex eukaryotic cell, the ancestor of all plants and animals, was a freak accident, a bizarre merger of two simple cells that may never have been repeated elsewhere. Or perhaps the filter is intelligence itself. The planet is teeming with life. It has produced the intricate beauty of a rainforest and the alien mind of the octopus. But in 4 billion years, only one species, Homo sapiens, has developed the specific, abstract technological intelligence required to build radio transmitters and contemplate the stars. If any of these filters are behind us, then the silence is not a mystery. It is the natural state of a universe where consciousness is the rarest thing it has ever produced. The silence is empty because we are the first. We are the pioneers, and we have a profound cosmic responsibility to survive, because if we fail, the universe may fall silent forever. Narrator. But this leads to the second, far more terrifying possibility. What if the great filter is not behind us? What if the filter is ahead of us? This is the most chilling answer to the Fermi paradox. This scenario suggests that life and even intelligence are common. The universe is full of young civilizations like ours, brimming with potential, looking up at their skies and asking the very same questions. But they all, inevitably, reach a barrier they cannot pass. They all die. The great silence is not an empty stage. It is a graveyard. What is this filter? Look around. We are staring it in the face. Perhaps the filter is self-destruction. The moment a civilization becomes advanced enough to harness the power of its own star, it also inevitably discovers the power to destroy itself. Nuclear war, runaway artificial intelligence, globally engineered pandemics, terminal climate collapse. Perhaps this is the cosmic rule. Technological adolescence is a fatal disease. The universe is full of civilizations that had their brief, shining moment before they tore themselves apart. Narrator. Or perhaps the filter isn't self-inflicted. Perhaps the filter is the universe itself. Perhaps a gamma-ray burst, the death scream of a collapsing star, sweeps across the galaxy, sterilizing entire sectors of life in a single blinding flash of radiation. It is a random, unpredictable, and utterly unstoppable event. Maybe life is constantly being reset, scoured from the cosmos before it ever has the chance to take root. If the filter is ahead of us, then the silence is a warning. Every other civilization that came before us has failed. And our quiet, empty sky is the sound of the reaper patiently waiting. But what if the filter doesn't exist? What if the universe is full of intelligent life, and they are simply quiet? This brings us to a solution that is in many ways even more paranoid: the dark forest hypothesis. This idea, popularized by the novelist Liu Cixin, reframes the great silence not as an absence, but as a deliberate, cautious, and deeply terrifying strategy. The hypothesis is built on three axioms. First, all life desires to survive. Second, you can never know the true intentions of another intelligent civilization. They might be benevolent, they might be hostile. And across the vast distances of space, communication is impossibly slow. By the time you receive a reply, their entire culture, their entire moral framework may have changed. Third, because you cannot know their intentions, it is safer, always, to assume the worst. From these axioms emerges a horrifying conclusion. The universe is a dark forest. Every civilization is an armed hunter, stalking silently through the trees. They do everything they can to hide their presence, to make no sound, to leave no trace. Because in this forest, there is another hunter. And if you are seen, if you reveal your location, there is only one response. The other hunter will, without warning, destroy you. Not out of malice, not out of cruelty, but out of fear. They destroy you because they cannot risk that you might destroy them first. It is the only logical, self-preservative move. In this scenario, the great silence is the sound of everyone holding their breath. And what have we, humanity, been doing? For over a century, we have been shouting at the top of our lungs. Our television broadcasts, our radio signals, our deep space radar pings, they are all screaming our location into the forest. We are the noisy, naive child wandering lost and calling for help. The dark forest hypothesis suggests that the silence is not empty. It is watchful, and we may have just sent a flare into the sky, announcing our presence to a predator we can yet not see. There is a less paranoid, but perhaps more humbling variation. It's called the zoo hypothesis. In this solution, the advanced civilizations are not hunters. They are zookeepers. They know we are here. They have been watching us, perhaps for millennia. They are vastly more powerful, more intelligent, and more ancient. And we are their exhibit. They have placed our solar system under quarantine, a prime directive of non-interference. They are observing us for scientific study, for entertainment, or perhaps out of a sense of preservation. They are waiting for us to mature, to pass some invisible test of technological or ethical development. This solution is profoundly patronizing. It implies we are not their peers. We are not even worthy of a conversation. We are their subjects, a protected nature preserve. The great silence is the sound of the one-way glass in our enclosure. They can see us, but we can never see them.
The first, and perhaps most famous solutions, is a concept known as the Great Filter. The idea, proposed by economist Robin Hanson, is simple. Somewhere between the primordial ooze of a lifeless planet and a galaxy-spanning interstellar civilization, there is a wall, a barrier, a filter. It is a challenge so impossibly difficult, a hurdle so high, that virtually no life in the universe ever makes it past. The implications of this filter are profound, and they lead to one terrifying question. Where is the filter? Is it behind us, or is it still to come? Narrator. If the great filter is behind us, we have already passed it. This is the lonely but hopeful scenario. It means that we are rare, perhaps the first. What could this filter be? Perhaps the filter is abiogenesis, the very beginning, the leap from non-living chemistry to the first replicating cell. Perhaps this spark of life is so statistically miraculous, so unfathomably improbable, that it has only happened once in this entire galaxy. It would mean we are the sole occupants. The universe is a vast, empty stage waiting for us. Or perhaps the filter is the jump to complex life, life on Earth remained as single-celled bacteria for over 2 billion years. The leap to complex eukaryotic cell, the ancestor of all plants and animals, was a freak accident, a bizarre merger of two simple cells that may never have been repeated elsewhere. Or perhaps the filter is intelligence itself. The planet is teeming with life. It has produced the intricate beauty of a rainforest and the alien mind of the octopus. But in 4 billion years, only one species, Homo sapiens, has developed the specific, abstract technological intelligence required to build radio transmitters and contemplate the stars. If any of these filters are behind us, then the silence is not a mystery. It is the natural state of a universe where consciousness is the rarest thing it has ever produced. The silence is empty because we are the first. We are the pioneers, and we have a profound cosmic responsibility to survive. Because if we fail, the universe may fall silent forever. Narrator. But this leads to the second, far more terrifying possibility. What if the great filter is not behind us? What if the filter is ahead of us? This is the most chilling answer to the Fermi paradox. This scenario suggests that life and even intelligence are common. The universe is full of young civilizations like ours, brimming with potential, looking up at their skies and asking the very same questions. But they all, inevitably, reach a barrier they cannot pass. They all die. The great silence is not an empty stage. It is a graveyard. What is this filter? Look around. We are staring it in the face. Perhaps the filter is self-destruction. The moment a civilization becomes advanced enough to harness the power of its own star, it also inevitably discovers the power to destroy itself. Nuclear war, runaway artificial intelligence, globally engineered pandemics, terminal climate collapse. Perhaps this is the cosmic rule. Technological adolescence is a fatal disease. The universe is full of civilizations that had their brief, shining moment before they tore themselves apart. Narrator. Or perhaps the filter isn't self-inflicted. Perhaps the filter is the universe itself. Perhaps a gamma-ray burst, the death scream of a collapsing star, sweeps across the galaxy, sterilizing entire sectors of life in a single, blinding flash of radiation. It is a random, unpredictable, and utterly unstoppable event. Maybe life is constantly being reset, scoured from the cosmos before it ever has the chance to take root. If the filter is ahead of us, then the silence is a warning. Every other civilization that came before us has failed. And our quiet, empty sky is the sound of the reaper patiently waiting.
The static, the hiss of the cosmos, the great silence. The Fermi paradox is not just a question about astrophysics. It is a mirror. And in it, we see our own reflection, our hopes, our fears, our profound loneliness. The solutions force us to confront who we are. If the filter is behind us, we are the first. We are the custodians of consciousness. We have a sacred duty to protect the fragile spark of life,
to carry it out of our cradle and into the vast, waiting dark. If the filter is ahead of us, we are the doomed. We are a tragic, fleeting story, one of an infinite number, and the silence is our eulogy. Our task is to face our inevitable end with as much grace and wisdom as we can muster. If the dark forest is real, we are the prey. We must learn quickly to be quiet, to shut down our beacons, to listen rather than shout, and to fear the night. If the zoo is real, we are the children. We must strive to grow, to mature, to one day become worthy of joining the galactic conversation that is happening intentionally just beyond our hearing. And if we are the ants, if we are simply blind, then we must evolve. We must work to transcend our own limitations, to open our minds to a reality so much larger than we ever dared to imagine. The Fermi paradox gives us no answers. It only gives us the question. Where is everybody? The silence that comes back is not an answer. It is the universe holding its breath and waiting for us to decide our own.